Think through everything you want to accomplish for the rest of the year. 2023 is almost over, and we really don't have much time left to make these things happen. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Have Breakfast. We are officially in the full swing of fall. It is fall weather, hashtag pumpkin spice, hashtag the weather is nice. We've had a few months to prepare for this. We are here, but we are making sure we are ready for this fall. Depending on where you're located, it might feel like fall, it might not. I feel like in Kansas City, we finally have normal weather. It is not too cold. It feels great in the morning. It's still a little hot in the afternoon, but overall, the weather is great. It is really nice to actually experience fall, because that is kind of, as I get older, I realize that I'm really meant for like medium weather. Fall is kind of my sweet spot. It is nice outside. If I want to wear a hoodie, I can. If I want to just, raw dog it, I can also do that. That is kind of my sweet spot. I used to be a summer girl through and through, but now I'm kind of more, fall, yeah, autumn is that girl. I can vibe with fall. I like the weather. The drinks are nice. Kind of brings me peace. So today we're talking about fall habits to improve your life. Most of these tips are really to revamp productivity and your habits, routines for fall. But who would I be if not a girl who loves fall? And share some of my fall favorites first. Everyone needs the perfect fall candle before the season starts, during the season, even after. I fully believe in burning fall scents during winter, because fall is never long enough. And winter is just, no one really wants winter unless it's Christmas. Christmas is the only acceptable time for winter to be happening. But fall can last forever. So get yourself some fall candles. I personally love the ones that are kind of deeper and sweeter. I year-round love the Capri Blue candle, and also love anything with kind of like yuzu. Sparkling yuzu is the dupe for Capri Blue candles at Target. Please don't sell it out, because that is love it. And I also love candles that smell like a sexy hotel. But when it's fall time, I love deeply vanilla-y, rich, cashmere type scents. Forever Mood has amazing candles. You can get them at Sephora. That's Jackie Ina's brand. I highly recommend those. That scent lasts through and through. I've also really been wanting to try Drake's candles, because I feel like they would just smell amazing. So if you've tried Drake's candles, please let me know, because I would really like to try those. Now, as far as fashion goes, I know red is really in. Red is the color of the season this year. I'm vibing. I would love a pair of red boots. I am not going to do a red lip. Absolutely not. No, ma'am. I will be rocking red sweaters and red nails. That is absolutely a fall favorite. I'm very excited to see more red. Of course, I will be whipping out a bright pink coat when the time comes. But for now, I'm rocking with the reds and the browns and those together. I'm also really into mixed metal this season. I think it's really cute for fall, especially winter. I think it will be even better. Now last, your skin. Of course, it is never trendy to have dry skin. You need to make sure you are locking in that moisture this season. The EOS lotion is my favorite. I swear by it. At first, when I tried it, I did not think it was worth. It's $7, which I felt was kind of high for just a drugstore brand lotion, because I'm used to buying the knockoff $2 lotion at Target. And so I was very skeptical of trying the EOS lotion, but it works. Whatever they put in that shea butter, baby, it works. It locks in the moisture. As a person with dry skin, I have eczema. That is a must-have. Having an oil-based wash on top of what you're already using is really helpful. That has completely changed my life, changed my skin. So using those two together, it's everything. Now let's get into what you're really here for, which is these habits. So in order to rebrand this fall, it is so important that you start with visualization and think about the perfect version of yourself. Obviously, nobody is perfect, but in order to really promote and think about and visualize your highest self, you kind of have to start with, okay, on a perfect day, this is exactly what I would do. In a perfect world, what would you do if you had no restrictions on your day? You could start fresh every day. It is completely slate cleared. Financial obstructions, time obstructions, none of that exists. On a perfect day, what would you do? Start here and write out what your ideal day looks like. What time do you wake up? What activities are you doing? How do you feel? What kind of foods are you eating? What kind of car do you drive? Are you showing up for yourself? Ask yourself these kind of thought-provoking questions to really dive deep into what an ideal day looks like for you. And all of these things really tie in to make you that whole person and show up as the person that you want to be. And once you have this formula, you are able to kind of work it all together and create and execute. You execute and do it in small chunks so that way you don't overwhelm yourself, but you're still able to kind of work towards this ideal person. So maybe your ideal self wakes up at 5 a.m., goes to work out. If that is not a schedule that you are used to, you haven't been doing regularly, you are not just gonna one day magically wake up at 5 a.m. and do it for the rest of your life. You have to kind of start doing it in small doses. If you completely revamp your entire schedule from the time you wake up to the activities you're doing to the people you're talking with, you are not going to be able to do it all. You are going to get overwhelmed and you're going to give up. So I say take things in small chunks if you do one thing at a time. So every week, start a new goal. You have all these goals. Take one goal each week and start adding onto it. So this week, maybe you're starting at 5 a.m. You're going to wake up and do it throughout the whole week. Go work out and have that done. The next week comes around, you were able to do that successfully, so you add something else. Keep adding on to that until you have this formula, this situation in which you feel confident that you are reaching for your goals. And fall really flies by. Like, fall for me feels like it's there and then it's gone because you spend so much time, it's still hot outside. September honestly kind of feels like a fever dream. Like, it's like you're fresh off of August, everything is happening, people are transitioning into fall. Then October, November, and then it's winter for like 5 more months. So fall completely flies by, and if you don't do anything about it, it will come and go before you even have a chance to pick up a pen. So in order to set yourself up for success and get shit done, start making it a habit to write out your maintenance routines and when you need to complete things. And I would even bring it up a notch to say you should be doing this for the entire year if you don't already have a system like this in place. So you want to make sure you're keeping track of when you're doing things that involve maintenance, whether it is for yourself, whether it's for your home, however you want to look at it. You are thinking about how you can make a habit of these things on a weekly, daily, monthly, yearly, quarterly, however you want to view it basis. You should kind of break them out evenly into how frequently you want to complete these goals. Depending on your method of tracking, you can do this in your notes app. You can start a Google Doc. Maybe you are an Excel or Sheets person. I personally am not. However you want to track it. Maybe you use Notion. Maybe you have an iPad. You want to, draw it out in your notebook. However you want to do it, you just have to start keeping track of these things. So I'll give you an example on how this could look. On a daily basis, maybe you need to wash your face, you need to brush your teeth, shower, all those good things. On a weekly basis, I know I need to tidy up around my house. I need to do laundry, put clothes away, get groceries, kind of those, household items to make sure I am balanced and staying on top of my stuff throughout the week. On a monthly basis, this may look like getting facials or a massage, whatever kind of keeps you feeling your best. Could also be getting your nails done. For me, my monthly looks like making sure my makeup brushes are washed and setting a reminder to do so. And 2, making sure you're staying on top of your self-love and taking yourself out on a date. I think that's always a great policy to have, is making sure you have time for yourself and you are doing it intentionally, not just, I'll watch a movie tonight or I'll do this thing. Really planning something out for yourself once a month does wonders for your mental health. And so you kind of get the point where you're just tracking, you're making sure you know what date you did it on, the last time you did it, and then 2, You're setting reminders for yourself so you know the next time you need to do it. It will not only help your mental capacity, but physically you will feel a lot better. To really stay on track this fall and get into a routine of healthy habits and staying on top of your shit, think through everything you want to accomplish for the rest of the year. 2023 is almost over and we really don't have much time left to make these things happen. This is not a time to panic. It is not, don't ring the alarm, none of that. Think through what is still possible for you to accomplish this year and think through what is not. Now is the time to be really honest with yourself and revisit these goals you set. It might be a little scary to look at the list you created in January and see, only 1 or 2 things has been accomplished out of the 12 things that you said you were going to do this year. It is not the time to squeeze in all of these things into 3 months, but it is the time to sit and revisit what you still are able to accomplish. Maybe it's something small, maybe it's something large, but you have to revisit these goals in order to really truly keep yourself on track, start these habits, and then 2, think of what you are able to accomplish for the next year. If there's anything you want to roll over, or if there's anything that is no longer aligned with the person you are, the person you became this year, it's okay that you didn't accomplish a goal that you don't even want anymore. Just be honest with yourself, revisit those goals. As scary as it may be, it is really important for the growth of you as a person that you take the leap and really think through what you can accomplish for the rest of the year. I know this was a fairly short episode. I just wanted to pop in and give a few fall tips. I know the season is approaching very quickly. It is time to be spooky, get out mugs, hot chocolate, all the fun things that come with fall. Football is in full swing. I'm very excited about that. And so while this was, kind of a lighter episode, I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you subscribe, give us a review, comment, follow, all of the amazing things. You guys make this podcast so much fun. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Let's Have Breakfast. I can't wait to see you on another episode.